Don't let the dog in. Come here. What did you say that you know you're not supposed to say?
Shut up.
Why did you say that?
Olivia's being annoying.
Okay, if Olivia's being annoying, then you need to walk away.
That's what I did.
No, but you walked away after you used words in this house you know you're not supposed to use. Max, you are not allowed to tell people to shut up in this house. Okay? It's an ugly thing to say. You've got to find better words to use. And if you can't, then you need to walk away until you can think of something smarter to say than shut up. Okay? I don't want to hear that come out of your mouth. How's your mouth feel?
Feels fine.
Okay, give me a kiss. I love you.
Olivia.
Don't let the dog in, okay? Thanks, bud. Good morning. Sorry about that. Parenting. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Look what my cup says. New Jersey. New Jersey. Good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk, and the last Saturday of 2017. Oh my God. How are we already screaming? Charlie! Oh my God. It's early, y'all. It's early. And my kids, they don't care. They don't care that it's 7:15 in the morning. They start yelling and fighting right away. And they think whoever yells the loudest must be right. And I always remind them that I can yell the loudest, which means I'm always right. So it is the last Saturday of 2017. And I just want to say that Danielle Yancey spent last night watching Jersey Belle. And the fact that she watched it without me makes me so sad. So I'm going to make her rewatch it with me. Because I haven't seen it in so long and it's so fun. And I'm going back to watch it with her. Oh my God, she always wipes her face. Jane Palmer. I do. Thank you for pointing it out. What do you always do in the morning, Jane? Okay, so what's going on? So yesterday I moved offices. And I didn't move far, but I moved. And let me tell you, I have a confession to make. I am legit, hey John, I am legit a hoarder. I'm not kidding. Taylor and my husband were like, what do you keep all of this stuff for? I had receipts and like business things and like whatever from 2011. Y'all, I am a hoarder. I don't know what it is. I can't throw things away. I like cannot throw things away. I don't know why. I mean, part of my personality is to hold on to things way past the expiration date. But hey, Amanda, but I literally am such a hoarder. So yesterday when we were moving, Michael and Taylor put garbage bags everywhere and forced me to throw things out. Michael was like, you have a broken printer in your closet. I go, yeah, I'm not throwing that away. It's a printer. He goes, it's broken. I go, well, I might get it fixed. He goes, it's been broken for 4 years. If you haven't gotten it fixed in 4 years, I'm fairly certain you're not getting it fixed. I'm fairly certain you're going to move the broken printer to the new office where it will sit broken. And I was like, okay, fair point. Fair point. But I'm a just in case girl. What if I suddenly work for Best Buy and I know how to fix printers now? And then I didn't want to throw out the ink because it was perfectly good ink. And Taylor was like, throw out the ink. I was like, maybe I could donate it. Taylor's like, oh yeah, to the Poor People Ink Fund. Throw out the ink that we're never going to use. Anyway, long story short, we threw away like 7 bags, giant bags of garbage, of stuff that I literally had just been moving from office to office to office. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. I'm like a walking junk drawer. I am like a walking junk drawer. But yes, I was just going to say, Teresa, I'm going to be honest. It did feel good to walk into my new office, which is a much smaller space, and look around and realize that I didn't take all that crap with me. And like, I know that the rule is like, if you haven't touched it in, I don't know, whatever, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. If that was the case, I would throw away my husband. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I would have a lot less junk, but I'm just not the person who can do it. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about hold on. I want to move this back a little bit so I can sit up. The number one rule that I know, hi Mare, the number one rule in relationships that I know that I struggle so hard to follow. And that is focus on self and not what they should be doing. Focus on self and not what they should be doing. I spend most of my time focusing on what they should be doing. And I do spend some time focusing on self. I'm certainly mindful of myself and I do put the work in and I am really trying to be better, but I spend an awful lot of time thinking about what people that I am in relationships with, whether they're friendships or my husband or my in-laws or my own mother, what they should be doing. And when you focus on what other people should be doing, there is no humanly way to be happy. There is no humanly way to be happy. I went back to my journal from when Michael and I started therapy in 2014. And one of the first rules was focus on self and not what they should be doing. And I was like, oh, right, I forgot about that. I am really not good at that. I am just not good at it. I become consumed with the actions of others because sometimes their actions or lack of actions are so obvious to me. And I'm like, why would you do that? You know how that makes me feel. Why would you do that? And then I become consumed with what he or she is doing or not doing. And I stop focusing on self. And when I stop focusing on self, I lose accountability. I lose self-awareness. And I become consumed with the action or inaction of someone else. Which, by the way, I cannot change. I have zero control over Michael's actions or inactions. And by the way, if I had, how many times can I say by the way? Is this a drinking game? If I had control, if by now I could figure out a way to control Michael's actions or inactions, don't you think I would have done it? Because I would have, 100%. So focusing on him and like trying to guilt him or shame him or force him or cry him into doing what I want him to do is fruitless. It literally doesn't work. So my goal for 2018 is to focus more on self than on the actions and inactions of other people. And I am really, really going to try. So when someone disappoints me, or when someone doesn't do something they say they're going to do, or whatever, I am going to look at the experience and say, okay, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it that will improve your situation? So whether it's improve your marriage or help you get out, whether it's improve the friendship or help you cut your losses, whatever it is, what are you doing? Mary, you're such an ass. And I think that there is a reason why people who counsel marriage, and there's a reason why people who are rooting for couples to work say focus on self and not the actions of others, because there is no humanly way to be possible when you are focused on the actions of others. There just isn't. And it is excruciating to be consumed by the actions of others, because really it takes up all your energy and holds your emotions in purgatory, and it also robs us of our happiness. And I believe, think about it, I'm probably halfway through my life, right? I'm probably halfway through my life. Good morning, Kimberly. I would say 41 is middle-aged to some degree. So let's say I live to be 90, right? I would say my life is almost halfway done. I really, really want to be happy. I don't need to be happy all day, every day. I'm still a realist. But I really, really do want to be happy. I want to look back at my life and say, at least I was happy. And so in order to do that, I have to start focusing more on me and less on the actions of others, because I can't control what other people do. And let me tell you what else is a fact. I can't love them into doing what I want them to do. I can't shame them into doing what I want them to do. I can't bully them or yell at them or withhold sex or anything. Because the truth is, people are going to do what they want to do. And sometimes what I learned is even when people love you the best way they can, they still don't always do what is right for you. And that is just the way it is. So I am going to focus in 2018 on self and less on the actions of others. And the only actions of others I will be focused on besides my own are my children's. Because for now, those are some actions I can still control. Although Max just screamed shut up across my house. But I just wanted to share that with you, because I think there are a lot of people whose happiness is tied up in the actions or inaction of other people. And I think we are all conditioned to believe that that perhaps if we can just get other people to do what we want them to do, then we could be happy. And the truth is this: if I can't be happy with me, no matter what Michael brings to the table, I won't be happy. if I am waiting for Michael to change, for me to be happy, y'all, you're going to see me at 90 doing coffee talk like this. If Michael could just do what I want him to do. It's just not going to happen. So I've got to figure out a way to be happy for me, truly. Like, not just say it, but like really just be happy. And if things work out with Michael and I, even better. But if they don't, okay. And Max is my son, John. So that's kind of where I am now. Thank you, Nancy. That's kind of where I am now. And yesterday I had a friend come over who, you know, I don't get to see her. We're not good friends. But every time I've sort of been down and out, she watches Coffee Talk, and anytime that she sort of hears like maybe I'm going through something, she kind of shows up. And yesterday she showed up at my house, and she sat and we talked for 2 hours. And you know, she was divorced after 17 years, and we were talking about, you know, what in our perception is greener about that, right? And like, you know, is the grass greener, and when did she know that it was time to walk away, and all of these like really insightful things. And she said to me, she said something like, I think you're done right now because you're tired, but I don't get from you that you're done. And she was like, in marriage, it's okay to take a pause. A pause doesn't mean it's over. It just means we need a new plan. And I thought, okay, good point. I feel good about that. Well, and let me say, Jennifer Camara, you know, it's very easy to just say, love each other the way you are. I used to tell people the same thing. Why can't you just love each other? Marriage is a lot more complex than love. If love was all two people needed to stay married, I know a lot of people who would still be married. But marriage requires maintenance, and it requires honesty, and it requires construction, and not just love. And if it was about love, I feel like there'd be no issues. Michael loves me the best way he can, and that is amazing, you know. But with you know, it's more than that. It's just more than that. Love is not our issue. Michael and I love each other very much. That is not our issue. And you know what? I appreciate insight from everybody. I don't get angry when people say, just try this, or why can't you just do this? Because I understand how people looking into a marriage could say, why don't you just do that? Because I feel like I used to do the same thing. Like, why don't you guys just have more sex? Sex fixes everything. You know, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, it's really good though, but it doesn't fix everything. Love doesn't fix everything. When the Beatles sang "Love Is All You Need," they were not talking about marriage. So that's my little tidbit for today. Anyway, I love all of you so much. I can't believe it is the last Saturday in 2017. I just can't. Like, I cannot believe we're here. We're at the end of the road, Boys to Men. Although we've come to the end of the road. So I think right now we're just going to pause. We're not going to stop. We're just going to pause. And I'm going to try to get my new office put together. How about that? How many chins do you have? I need to get my office put together and do a couple of other things around the house. I'm not lonely. No, I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely. I just want Michael to do what he says he's going to do. Yeah, Taylor, are we going on 3 years of Coffee Talk? Wait, we started in 2014? Wait, we started in August of 2014. So we're at 3.5 years? Where are we? I don't know. I'm not mathy, folks. I am not mathy. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And I'm going to show you the face products and the lip products that I've been using because I really think that they are going to change your face. I'm not kidding. They have changed my face. I told you I wanted to give them like at least a week to make sure that nothing crazy was going to happen because I never want to recommend something to y'all where you guys try it and you're like, my eyeballs are falling out. I would be like, oh no. So I'm going to show you that later and I'm going to get black eyed peas today because I don't know how many of you do that black eyed peas and greens on New Year's Day, but we do. And I want you to know that I wore this wrap because you could see my nipples through my shirt. And I know how you guys get very, very upset at the sight of a nipple. My coffee is so cold. Blech. Hold on. Let me do Wounded Warriors. Hi, Candy. I love that name, Candy. Why wasn't that my name? You don't need a new face, Mary. Anyway, I love you guys so much today. I hope you have a great, great day. Mary, I just want you to know I'm going to FaceTime you when I hang this up. So don't ignore my FaceTime and act like you're not on the phone because I see you on Coffee Talk. So don't try me. All right, so I'm going to get black eyed peas today. I'm going to get greens. And I'm going to put a bra on. And I'm going to warm up my coffee. I know, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. I love you guys so much today. Have a great, great day.